Okay, we're going to install the Greenstone software for a Mac. Um, we go to the Greenstone site at www.greenstone.org/download. Now it has two versions for a Mac, but I've discovered last year that the Lions version doesn't work for some reason, that the older Leopards version does. So we're going to take the Leopards version. I'm going to click on that and we'll download it. The other thing you've got to do while this downloads is go off to your system preferences and change the settings in security and privacy. What you want to do is change this so you can install third-party applications. Uh, the newer versions of the Mac OS actually don't allow you. They come click for either the Mac App Store only, so you can only install stuff through that, or App Store and developers associated with Apple who paid them a fee, or what you want is anywhere. You want to allow you the freedom to install whatever you want on your machine. This would seem to make sense. So until you do that, if you download something off the internet and try to install it, it won't install. The error message it gives you can be misleading. It may say the disk image is damaged or something like that, when it isn't. It's just that it just won't allow you to install it. Okay, so once you've set that up, we can have our download. It's almost there. Let's click on it to show it. Here we are. Greenstone 2.86 Intel Leopard is now downloading. You notice it requires an Intel processor. You cannot run this on an older G5 Mac if you happen to have such a beast. Now, it's almost done. The install will be very similar to the Windows. Click, 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 and it's going to install it into your users folder. So your users folder will be, I'm going to click Go Home, and so we can see where my users folder is. It is not in the Jaeger posters, but in here. So here's my users folder. Yeah, my Minecraft account. It will create a folder called Greenstone in here, and it'll put the software in it. So that will be ready for us once this is done. Now, is it done yet? Almost. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, so done. Let's double click the download, and it's going to mount a disk image on your desk, and I'll show it to you. I'll move this Safari out of the way. Here's our disk image, right? So you can double click disk image, and on a Mac that will bring up what's inside, and here's the app. So let's double click the app, and it will say it's downloaded from the internet. Oh no! So let's click open, and here's the install, just like the Windows one. Choose your language. I'm going to go next, next, read the license or not, and it's going to go into users, my username gnickers and the Greenstone. Next, doesn't exist, create it. Here's all the things. You don't change anything here. There's your web server, image processor. You don't need users. You are the user. And click install. There it goes. And it's going to install off. Now, it'll take a second. When that's done, we'll have our folder over here. Oh, there it is. See, the folder's already been created, and the apps are going to be in it. Almost done. Done. Nice and fast. Exit. And we can eject. Right click, eject your disk image. We don't need that anymore. Ooh. Now, let's bring our... So, we have a Greenstone folder, and inside that, if you like looking at it this way, you can see all the stuff. So GLI is what you want. GLI stands for the Graphical Library and Interface or something. This is what allows you to create, design and create collections. So I'll double click that. Now what it's going to do is going to run, see there it is, configuring thing, it runs Java. It's all written in the Java programming language. So it's going to run your Java startup and start up in an application. Here it is, to do. And it looks exactly, one of the few benefits of Java is that it'll look exactly like the same as on the Windows. So you can use it on anything. If you're using it on Linux, it'll look the same as well. To test it out, let's do File Open, and we'll choose the demo collection that comes with it. We'll click Open, and it'll load it in. And there it is. So later on, as I say, we'll go through and cover all these things on how to add metadata, how to design, how to do all the things to create a neat collection, how to download stuff. Right now, all we want to do is click Create and preview it. It's going to load it into your default web browser, which on my machine happens to be Safari. But if you're set yours to Chrome, you could do that. You can also copy this URL up here, right? You could and copy that and see what it would look like in another web browser. What do we got on here? We got Opera, we got Chrome, we've got even Firefox, right? If it's going to Google Drive, we don't want that. And let's paste it in and go. And there's the URL. Yeah, I'll leave this page. There it is. So there's it looks like in Chrome. So our web server's working, our greenstone's working. We can now go ahead and start. So that's all you need to do for the start is to get the software installed. So thank you, and let's